Here we go, guys. Once again, here with the third part of the D's. The last one I spoke about was Diner, old 80s greatness. So I'm gonna go down to this very down, all the way down here to this row over here. We're gonna start off with Dinner for Schmucks. Pretty funny comedy here. Paul Rudd, all his movies are. I really like Paul Rudd. He's an underrated comedy actor, or actor in general. So yeah, so this is Dinner with Schmucks. It was really funny with Steve Carell and all that stuff. It's all what you expect to be. Then I got here the 20th year anniversary of Dirty Dancing. Of course, this is a classic, true 80s iconic movie. When you think about the 80s, you think about Dirty Dancing, one of the main movies out there. Then we got here the Dirty Dozen. This I still have in the shrink wrap. I bought this years ago, as you can tell. Still has that Best Buy sticker on it, which is funny because that you can tell that's really old. Here I got Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry. This is a 2-disc special edition. Of course, it's a classic movie by Clint Eastwood. His series of Dirty Harry movies. Here I got a movie called Disclosure. This is with Michael Douglas, Demi Moore. It's a crazy drama movie. If you've never seen this, really good movie. Gotta check it out. Very well made. And here I got this movie called Dish Dogs, which I've honestly never heard, but it has a pretty good cast here with Shannon Elizabeth and Matthew Lillard. So I honestly don't know what this is about, but I gotta check it out. It's a movie from the Trimark Pictures, and yeah, it has a bunch of special features in here. Not too many people talked about this. I don't know if it's a common movie or not, but I don't remember when I got it or how I got it, but it's here in my collection, and I'll get rid of this one. Doom, with of course The Rock. This movie sucked. I didn't like it at all. It was a piece of shit, garbage. But it did make a lot of money in the box office. So I guess it was a hit. We got here Disorganized Crime. This is a classic 1980s movie, comedy, of course, and it takes place in the 80s. Really funny. There's a Blu-ray on that. I might have to upgrade on it. Here you got District 9. Awesome movie. If you're into alien comedy movies. Really badass. I really enjoyed this one. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. You guys get it or watch it. I got this horror movie called Do You Like Hitchcock? Of course, it's a Anchor Bay release. You see the old school picture there, and the old school logo there, and of course it's directed by Dario Argento, and it was a really good movie. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was very entertaining. I got this movie because I remember seeing this as a kid all the time in posters, in the movie, in the video store I used to go to and all that stuff. And to this day, I've never seen Doc Hollywood. I really have to watch this when I get a chance. But surprisingly, I've never seen this movie. It looks really interesting. It looks very 80-ish, or it looks like an 80s. I don't know what this is about, but it looks really cool, and it has Michael J. Fox, and he was awesome in the 80s. But yeah, I'm really down to see that one. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite comedy movies. It's called Dodgeball. If you guys never seen this, you're gonna die laughing. It's really, really funny. Ben Stiller was hilarious in this movie. Vince Vaughn was awesome. Totally funny. One of those movies that I couldn't stop laughing at. This is The Doctor and the Devils. This is a horror movie. It also has a freaking Blu-ray release. I need to eventually upgrade. So yeah, The Doctor and the Devils. And this is Timothy Dalton. And yeah, then I have Rudy Ray Moore and Dolomite. This is, of course, the 1970s black exploitation movies. And yeah, it's really cool. It's funny as fuck. If you've never seen it, I really liked it. It was funny. It has action. It has got this other horror movie called Dolly Dearest. This is of course what it's meant to be. Doll horror movie. This one came out a very long time ago in 1982. Of course, it's not as old as Chucky, but it goes there from back in the day. It was really good. I really liked it. Here I got Domino with the beautiful Keira Knightley and Mickey Rourke. Pretty good action flick. Never seen. Keira looks really hot in this movie. This is a classic. Everybody should owe this. Everybody should really like this. I haven't met anybody that doesn't like this movie. And don't tell mom the babysitter is dead. Fucking badass movie. Highly recommend if you've never seen it. It's very good. Donkey Punch, awesome movie. If you've never seen it, really good movie. The only bad thing about this movie, I mean, the storyline is awesome. The thriller part of it is really good. It's of course rated R, and it's all what you think about Donkey Punch. It's a sexual thing. Something that it's if you don't know what a Donkey Punch is, then Google it up. But yeah, it's really funny. But the thriller part of this movie was amazing. It really got to me. It was like, oh shit, like it was totally unexpected. It went from something being like cool and funny to being like very shocking and oh, like what's coming up next. The only downfall about this movie was that the actors had a very strong British accent, so their accents were like really like complicated to very difficult to understand. So I kind of had to put like the subtitles. But if you're good at picking up at a British accent, then for sure this one's really good. I really like Donkey Punch. And I got here Donnie Darko on DVD. One of my all-time favorites. A really fucking amazing movie if you have never seen this. Bunny's fucking creepy as fuck. Fantastic movie. I think it's probably Jake Gyllenhaal's best movie. Donnie Darko. And I got Wes Craven Presents Don't Look Down. Well, it's a Wes Craven movie, so you know what to expect. It's not that kind of like crazy horror, like over the top horror, but it has a couple scary parts. And you got The Devil's Candy. This movie was pretty good. My friend saw it. He said it sucked, so I didn't see it for a very long time. But I did see it recently, and it wasn't as bad as he says it was. It was pretty good. I liked it. Devil's Candy. Then I got here, the collection continues here with Doomsday, action-packed movie. If you've never seen this, highly recommended. It's non-stop, full of action. Here we got Val Kilmer at The Doors. He's portraying Jim Morrison here. Really well acted movie. This is the old school 2-disc artisan video here, DVD. These things are classic, man. These cases. You could tell it's an old DVD. I got one of my all-time favorites as I was growing up, I must have seen this movie like a million times. Jean-Claude Van Damme, of course, one of my favorite all-time action actors. And Double Impact. This follows the story of Alex and Chad, two different brothers that were separated at birth. They finally reunited years later. They're very different. One of them is straight ass, badass, I'm gonna kick your ass in your face kind of guy. The other one is more like a Hollywood American pretty boy, and they both get together for the same cause. But yeah, man, this movie was fucking badass fuck. Released in 1991, remains one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite action movies. And I got here Double Jeopardy with Tommy Lee Jones. Really good movie if you've never seen it. Another Van Damme movie called Double Team. This is with, of course, Dennis Rodman, back when he was really, really popular. Mickey Rourke is also in it, so that's a pretty good cast here. And yeah, man, this is fucking Van Damme versus Mickey Rourke. Can't go wrong with that one. And of course, you got Dennis Rodman being Van Damme's sidekick here. Then you got, this is the 35th anniversary of Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde. Black exploitation movies. Can't go wrong with that. Fucking funny as hell. Cheesy as hell. And yeah, so this is back from 1976. It's a classic. Next up, Dr. Giggles, another horror, crazy ass fucking movie. I love the acting. This guy was awesome playing the part of Dr. Giggles. And yeah, very original movie from back in the day. This is you know, it's kind of like a comedy horror movie. So yeah, awesome. Never seen it. Check it out. I got here one of the MGM midnight movies. I like those MGM midnight movies. I have a bunch of them. This one's of course with Vincent Price. Dr. Phoebes rises again. So definitely gotta give this one a watch. This is a very old movie, 1972 classic. So if you're into classic horror, definitely Mr. Phoebes rises again. Really good movie. Then I got this pretty cool edition of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Of course, this is the one with Gary Oldman in it, and it has a lot of special features. This movie was I remember this movie being pretty fucking long. Probably runs over 2 hours. To me, anything over 2 hours is freaking long. But yeah, this is a 2-disc edition, and it's packed with extra features and shit. And I like the cover art and the case. Next up, we got another cheesy horror movie here called Dracula's Curse, of course. And it's based on a novel by Bram Stoker as well. And yeah, can't tell you much about this one because honestly I don't remember shit, but I have it here in the collection. I got here Drag Me to Hell. Fantastic movie. I really enjoyed this. This scared the shit out of me. That old lady was scary as fuck. And you know, I'm a big fan of Sam Raimi. To me, he's one of the best freaking directors out there, Sam Raimi. Then I got Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. This is a really good movie. Even if you're not a fan of Bruce Lee, it's a fucking awesome movie. And I've been having this for quite some time already. It's a pretty old DVD release. So yeah, man, you can pick this up cheap as fuck wherever. Here I got Dragonfly with Kevin Costner, and I saw this movie many years ago. I remember it being good, but it's one of those movies that you forget and you gotta watch again. So yeah, so Kevin Costner's in it, and yeah, I remember it was good. Dragon Slayer. I have no idea what the fuck this is, but the cover looks pretty cool. That's why maybe I got it because of the cover. But um, released in 1981, so it's one of those old as shit movie. Dragon Slayer. Next up, here I got the Haim brothers, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. The Corey brothers, not the Haims. The Corey brothers. Dream a little. Dream a little. Dream. So yeah. Sorry, I'm getting spaced out here. I'm worried about something else. Anyways, so yeah, this is a fantastic movie from the 80s. I mean, I was a big fan of the Corey brothers. They aren't really brothers, but they're like, they made so many movies together that, you know. So this is the late 80s, 1989, and look at the fashion there. Look at those 1980s vibe. So this is definitely a must to watch if you're into like the 80s and shit. Of course, the Corey Haim and Corey Feldman, two of the greatest teen icons from the 80s. So here's a Dream a Little Dream Part 2. And this one came out a little later. 1994 to be exact. So it was in the 80s. But they were trying to replicate the first movie. They were trying to look similar to like the 80s style and shit. Obviously not as good as the first one, but it was alright. We got The Dreamers here. Really good movie if you've never seen it. It's a pretty crazy movie. Worth checking out. Dreamers. I got here probably the most common movie I've ever seen. I see this shit everywhere. It's called Dreamlands. It's basically everywhere. Big Lots, Kmart, Target, even places that don't sell DVDs like Ross. Like, it's all over the place. I see this movie everywhere. Goodwill, and yeah, so it's like a comedy drama kind of movie. It's pretty good. Got this action movie from the 80s called Dreamscape. Dennis Quaid is in it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this is pretty good. It's not too bad. I recommend it. You know, can't go wrong with it. Then onto my final little shelf here with the D's. One of my all-time favorite movies here, Ryan Gosling and Drive. Definitely, I think this is his best performance. Drive, badass movie. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend Drive. Then here I got Drive-In. This I picked up at a pawn shop for like $1, and I honestly don't know what to tell you guys. Sucks. Looks like it sucks. I don't know. Drive-through. I really dig this cover. This cover is pretty good. Like, you got like that axe right there, chopping down the damn hamburger. And it says hungry for a killer meal. So definitely looks pretty cheesy, but it looks cool as fuck. I mean, the cover looks cool. Came out in 2006, so it's like, you know, one of those modern horror, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like the 2000s horror movies. And I got Sylvester Stallone here in Driven. And this is, you know, a movie about obviously racing. And this came out in the early 2000s. This is an old DVD that this DVD's been with me for years. Here I got Driving Miss Daisy with, of course, Morgan Freeman, Dan Aykroyd, and Jessica Tandy. This is a classic. If you've never seen this, it's a really, really good movie. Very well made. This is from Warner Brothers, and it's winner of 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of 1989. So, Driving Miss Daisy, really good. This is a really good movie here. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Drumline. Doesn't look like a good movie at all, but yeah, man, it was really fun. The storyline is really good. The acting was great. It was directed by Charles Stone III. I don't know who that guy is, but you know, came out in 2002. It was really good movie. I saw this in the movie theaters actually, and I remember seeing it not too long ago on a TV station. Really fun movie and very entertaining. We got DuckTales, Disney's DuckTales, the movie. This is the Treasure of the Lost Lamp. I've seen this a million times as a kid growing up, and yeah, man, this movie was fucking awesome. Highly recommend if you've never seen this, and if you like DuckTales, really fun, classic, awesome movie. This movie had me laughing in tears. I was crying. It was really funny. Saw it a very long time in the movie theaters. Really fantastic movie. Ashton Kutcher and Sean William Scott had awesome chemistry in this movie. It's one of those stupid movies, but I don't know, I just laughed a lot. I remember cracking up at everything they did. It's really funny. Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. Awesome movie, funny. It's not to die for funny, but it was alright. I mean, Dude, Where's My Car was way funnier. And then the next one, this is really fucking funny. Dumb and Dumber, if you've never seen it, obviously it should be in everybody's collection. Really one of Jim Carrey's best. Really funny. Every single second of this movie is funny. Can't stress it anymore. I got here a movie called Dummy with, of course, the great Adrian Brody. And yeah, really good movie. Not too many people talk about this, but it's a really good movie. I really digged it a lot. And it has an all-star crew. It has a really good, it has Mila Jovovich, and Vera Farmiga. She's the mother from, Norma Bates from Bates Motel. So yeah, man, really good movie. I got here Dune. This is a cult classic for sure. Freaking sci-fi type of shit from way back. 1984. Dunstan checks in. This is a family movie, monkey kind of monkey movie. So yeah, man, really fun with Jason Alexander. And the last one in my D collection, it's called Dutch, and this is with Ed O'Neill, and this is from the creators of John Hughes, fucking badass. However, he did not direct it; he just produced it. So yeah, Dutch, with Ed O'Neill from Married with Children. Definitely funny. It was funny, but it wasn't to die for. Anyways, so this is my third and final video for the D's. I will be back with the E's coming soon. I don't know how soon, but coming pretty soon. Put these back. And obviously there was a lot of great titles here in the D's. With that being said, I believe like my favorite movie around here that I can tell you guys, I really enjoyed Drive. Really fantastic movie. Awesome movie. Dude, Where's My Car had me laughing so much when it first came out. I don't think, maybe if I watch it now, I'll think it's stupid as fuck, but I don't know. Dumb and Dumber has to be like one of the all-time funniest movies ever. And then, of course, I really like Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. It was a really well-made movie. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will continue on with the letter E which I don't have too many E's, but you know, I gotta show you guys alphabetically everything I owe here, all my entire collection. So I hope you guys like this video and continue watching, because I will be back with more later.